I'm Sam Del Roe, Assistant Editor of CRM Magazine, and I'm here today with Chetan Kulkarni, CEO and co-founder of Vizury. Chetan, welcome.
Thank you, Sam.
So my first question is, could you just tell us a little bit about your company? When did it start and why?
So when I and my co-founders started visualizing Vizury in 2008 and what it should be doing, the first business triangle that we wrote was data, technology, and marketing as the three ends of the triangle, right? And then we took this triangle and then we said, how do we utilize data and technology to make marketing more effective? Right, so that was three of us writing a triangle as the first part of the business plan 7 years back. And since then, we have not looked back. We've grown strength to strength, and now we work with hundreds of marketers across multiple continents.
What are your customers and prospects' biggest pain points right now?
So if you look at the way the marketing departments have transitioned and are continuing to transition, the focus is no longer on generating demand and reaching the target audience. The focus is now on generating business dollars, right? And the way it is being called, being called as growth, right? So the chief marketing officer is being now called the chief growth officer. So the pain point we solve is helping businesses grow and grow efficiently and grow effectively, right? Some of the form factors, some of the ways this manifests itself is how are you able to upsell things to existing clients? How are you able to cross-sell things to existing clients? How are you able to use two different sources of data to generate additional revenue? Right? How are you able to engage in a personalized manner, in a one-to-one fashion? How are you able to give out individual discounts? So all these are manifestations of growth, but the key business problem we solve for our clients is how do you grow effectively and how do you grow efficiently?
So how does your product address those pain points?
So the way to look at it is we've taken this concept of growth and we've gone in deep in three verticals. We have gone deep in commerce, in finance, and in travel. And I'll give you an example for each one of those. So in commerce, one of the key centerpieces of the emerging strategy we see is around mobile app. And what mobile app as a commerce tool can do in terms of engaging the customers and driving business revenues. Right? So if you look at a vast majority of the retailers out there, all of them have an app. But the business challenge that they're facing is, firstly, a lot of consumers are downloading the app, but they're not sort of doing their first transaction. The other part is consumers are browsing through the products in the app, but they're not doing the transaction. Right? So the business problem, the solution that we have for that is we have a mobile marketing solution for e-commerce marketers, wherein we understand each user's behavior and then run targeted one-to-one multi-channel campaigns on push notifications, on emails, on Facebook, and a variety of other channels to be able to get the interested customers back to the app, make them open the app, reopen the app, and complete the transaction. Right? So that's one example. Another example I can quote is around banks. And banks have these massive customer base of millions of customers. And the business problem around growth that they face is around how do I cross-sell the products effectively, right? So I may have a savings bank account, but I may not have the travel card from that bank, or I may not have the mortgage loan from that bank. So the way we go about doing this is we help the CMOs form that one view of the customer and then help them target the customers in the digital world. So maybe it is personalizing the website for each user with the cross-sell offer, or it is personalizing the Facebook with the cross-sell offer. So doing these multi-channel touch points, personalizing the cross-sell, and hence ensuring that the cross-sell percentage and cross-sell dollars for the bank goes up, as a result of which growth happens for the bank. So those are a couple of examples of how we are actually driving growth for our target customers.
Okay, so how does your product differ from solutions that have been previously available?
Sure. So when you look at the marketing solutions out there, they call them marketing automation, right? Marketing automation means, and automations by definition means saving time, right? So how do I automate things in order to save time is the business problem a lot of our competitors are solving. So we don't call this marketing automation, we call this marketing optimization, which means the target metric that we focus on is growth and revenue dollars, right? So the way we are different in terms of the way we are trying to do it is, number one is we are very, very verticalized, right? So, for example, go and find the GMV dollars, which is the gross merchandise value dollars in an e-commerce, for an e-commerce client in my competitor's platform. You'll not find it, but you'll find it in my platform, because we have gone deep into the commerce vertical. We have tried to understand how do you target users with the right discount? How do you ensure that the price and price drops get communicated in the right way? How do you ensure that the loyal customers who buy frequently get engaged in the right way? So verticalization is one key piece of the way we are different from our clients. And that shows up in our value proposition, that shows up in our UI, that shows up in the business model we offer, shows up in the metrics we track, and so on and so forth. Right? The second part of this is around prediction and personalization. So we have some very sophisticated machine learning algorithms that go out and solve the problems for clients in specific verticals, which make us help us make this happen.